Oh boy, you guys are gonna love this video. I am so good at Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank got a massive buff recently. And I found a whole new build, a whole new playstyle compared to my older Blitzcrank videos. And let me tell you, in my eyes, Blitzcrank is broken right now. Absolutely. In solo queue, broken. In duo queue, even more broken. That's the crazy part. In solo queue, he's already really good. And I'll tell you the different playstyles. But in duo queue, he's even more broken. Like, I'm gonna show you. So first things first, how do you build Blitzcrank? Very important. This is very, very important because if you don't build him correctly, he's really useless. So first I'll explain to you the build, and then I'll explain to you the playstyle associated with the build. So first things first, we go for the Relic Shield, of course. Next up, Winter's Approach. And I tried everything. And what I don't want you to do is build a Tear of Goddess and then build other stuff. Just finish the Winter's Approach. It's a very cheap item, and finishing it up is going to give you a lot of mana. It's going to allow you to get the Fimbulwinter very quickly, which is the main item of this build. Get the Fimbulwinter. Next up, we go for Proto Belt, and we're going to go for Armor Boots. Of course, in games where it's pretty much full AP enemies, you are going to go Mercury Threads, but to be fair, 95% of the games, you're going to go for Plated Steel Caps and Proto Belt. I do want to say something though. QSS, possibly good. Possibly, if the enemy, like, if they have Lux, Morgana, and all stuns, Vayne, every stun in the world, if they have that, you can go for Quicksilver, but it's really not recommended. You're much better off with a Proto Belt, and I'll explain to you why, because it has to do with the playstyle I have. So next up, I tried many items, many items, and the first one I want to talk about is a Deadman's Plate. So while you can play Deadman's Plate and roam around a lot, unfortunately this item is just trash. 250 health, 50 armor. I mean, compare that to like what a Frozen Heart gives you. It's like 80 armor, 25 ability haste, and this item doesn't give you any ability haste. So the number one thing you need to understand with Blitzcrank is ability haste is key. You pretty much exclusively want to buy items with ability haste. Now, unfortunately, Thornmill does also not have ability haste. However, this item is so powerful, and I generally don't really immediately build a Thornmill. I would build a Bramble fast, and then, Redemption or Abyssal Mask or stuff like that. The thing is though, these two items, they don't synergize, right? Because Redemption and Abyssal Mask, they both have the same passive. However, both of these items are so incredibly good on Blitzcrank that honestly, there are some games I build both of them, even though it doesn't make sense because one of their passives overlaps. So first things first, Redemption. When do you build this? You build this against enemies that have a lot of poking. So Ziggs, Morgana, Orianna, Syndra can one-shot, but you know what I'm talking about. If Varus, if they have a lot of poking, Ezreal, that kind of stuff, just build a Redemption and you've completely countered out that champion. Abyssal Mask, if you need magic resist, this is the number one item you build because of the way the passive works. Few things actually. The way the passive works, of course, this part, if you don't have Redemption, this is really good. And then this one, all the magic damage you receive, you're gonna get stacks pre-mitigation, and then every time you get stunned, or if you stun an enemy, if you hook an enemy, boom, you explode on top of them and do a ton of damage. This really helps a lot, especially if you're trying to 1v1 an enemy. Dawn Shroud, this item exclusively would be good against, champions that become invisible. So Kai'Sa, Kha'Zix, Evelynn, Rengar, all of the invisible stuff. You can build Dawn Shroud, but then again, I don't really like Dawn Shroud because it has no ability haste. I'll get into this ability haste thing that I'm talking about right now later in the video and why it's so important. There's this other item I tried, Zeke's Convergence. This item I also don't like on Blitzcrank. While it, it sounds like it could be a very good item, and honestly, in some games, yes, it is. More often than not, I noticed that as a Blitzcrank, if you try to utilize the Zeke's Convergence by, being close to the enemy, you're just gonna die. You're not tanky as a Blitzcrank. You really aren't. You're much better off just hooking people and trying to catch people off guard, and then being together with your team and killing that one person off, or peeling for your team. So like one of the enemies goes in and you're just constantly knocking up that enemy. You don't generally want to go in balls deep into the enemy. You're just gonna die. So in some cases, against a Jinx or something like that, which is a champion that can't really kill you very easily, perhaps you could go Zeke's Convergence. But if you do go Zeke's Convergence, you need to combine it with heavy heavy defensive items. So think about Frozen Heart, think about Thornmill. You're not gonna go Abyssal Mask with a Ziggs Convergence. If you go Ziggs Convergence, you know, you go Force of Nature. This is the type of items you build with the Ziggs Convergence. It's a different playstyle, it works, but I recommend the Ability Haste playstyle. The combined Ability Haste and, you know, Thornmill playstyle, because Thornmill is just so good. And then last item, we could go for the Amaranth Twin Guard. This is just, you know, as your very last item, extremely powerful. Or you go for Frozen Heart, the most disgusting item you could go for. If the fights last long, you go for Amaranth Twin Guard, right? If the fights are quick, you go for Frozen Heart. This item is going to be so annoying for the enemy, trust me. And especially the 25 ability haste as well, really, really good. About Warmog, playable, but then again, I don't recommend it because the stats are just not good. The item is super expensive. Also, Iceborne Gauntlet, not worth it. It's a very expensive item. It's just really not worth it compared to the rest of the items. So about the runes, Glacial Augment. And now I know Aftershock got buffed, I know. And you actually want to play Aftershock if you go for the Ziggs Convergence. Like, I really want to emphasize there's two different builds here. You have the Ziggs Convergence build, where you want to be as tanky as possible so you can go in. And you have this build, where you're catching out people and not allowing them to escape. Because after you do your full combo, there's still going to be the Glacial Augment, which slows down the enemy and reduces their damage. The damage reduction allows you to win lane early game. Because when you hook someone and the Glacial Augment, you know, it can hit both of them, they're just not going to win the battle because they're not going to do enough damage to you. Here we go for Courage of the Colossus. Every time you knock people up, every 10 seconds, you're going to get the shield. Second Wind, this is for lane, so you can just, you know, not get bullied in lane. Here you can go for 2 runes, Perseverance or Overgrowth. I noticed that Overgrowth is generally better, but Perseverance is of course a necessary one if you're against a lot of CC, because as a Blitzcrank, there is going to be moments where you're just going to dive in and you're going to get stunned, and when you get stunned, you don't want to die immediately, so Perseverance gives you that armor and magic resist. Here, for the weaker Blitzcrank players, I suggest you go Transcendence for the ability haste, and for you stronger players out there, go for Hex Flash, because Hex Flash can make plays happen. You can jump over walls and everything like that. You can bait enemies. There's so much stuff you can do with it. Next up we go for Ignite and Flash. So that's it about the build. Let's now get into the first gameplay. So I got 2 gameplays for you guys. Funny thing, I played both these games one after the other. And I was playing duo queue with my Xayah. He's a really, really good player. Let me give you a funny backstory actually about this Xayah. We both used to be pro players in an older game called Vainglory. And I actually met this guy in 2017. I played against him on stage, and my team lost against his team. So I have a bit of a history with this guy. It's really, really funny that we're still sort of playing together, right? It's kind of crazy. He's a really, really nice guy as well. So both games you're going to see us play duo together. And here you can see, we're already into the game. Let me see if the audio is good for you guys. The audio seems very low, so let me turn it up. I want to be careful to not make it too high, because I've made that mistake as well. I think the audio is good now. It's a little bit low, but I'd rather have it low. Actually, I'll do a little bit higher. So what was I saying? Level 1 Blitzcrank. All you're gonna do is, if you can land the hook, you land the hook. Level 2, you flash on the enemy. Like, you're just gonna flash. This is what you do. I ignited the wrong enemy. That is so unfortunate, but it is what it is. But look, the thing about Blitzcrank, his basic attacks actually hurt like a truck. This is something a lot of people don't understand about Blitzcrank. His basic attacks early game, they hurt like a truck. Even in the late game actually, his basic attacks definitely hurt. Oh, we're getting ganked. Oh, I'm just gonna try to get them off the Xayah, which, I mean, I guess they did. Oh, what is that from the Yone? This is gonna be a tragic game, by the way. This is a 30-minute... The first game is gonna be a 30-minute game. You will see. Oh boy, what a game this is gonna be. And also, I want to thank you guys for all the support on this channel. The Vi video, you guys gave that video so many likes and comments that it actually got into the algorithm again. And there's a lot of new viewers to my channel because of all the support you guys are giving to the channel. So again, I really want to thank you guys for all of that. Of course, you know, as I promised in that video, I brought out the tier list after that. And in this video, let's make a goal as well. You know, if this video reaches 750 likes, I'll make a... I got a new Misfortune build, right? And I'm thinking about making a video on that. And I'm not gonna spoil what the build is, but if you guys want to see that, 750 likes and I'll bring out that video in 2 days or 3 days. I'll just spam Misfortune all day, every day. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you give the video a like. Also, remember, I am doing a skin giveaway for November 2, giving away 3 skins. And all you have to do to enter is just put down a comment under the video. So the thing is, people seem to focus us a lot. I don't know. People just focus me quite often in games. And I feel like that's because I have the YT in my name. And maybe people just know me in the game. Because like people definitely focus a lot in my lanes, which is a little bit annoying. But I mean, I have to be able to deal with it. It's normal. But oh, here we go. X-Flash, look. You can make some stuff happen with the X-Flash. I'm gonna go in here and I got him. Boom, boom. That's a good start of the fight. However, they're both level 5. So unfortunately, we actually ended up losing the fight. Now, was that a mistake from me? Probably yes. I should have noticed that they were both level 5 and just not even really hook anyone. My idea probably was to just hook and do a little bit of damage and that's it. I mean, I don't know. It's okay. They're diving me? There's no way they're diving me. I wanted to flash ult, but she pushed me away. But I still killed her. So it's fine. And a common misconception about Blitzcrank is some people think he falls off late game. And while his power, I suppose, can fall off late game, if you know how to play him, he's one of the stronger later game supports out there. If you're able to land hooks, if you're able to just play around his abilities, and the ability haste build actually skills him to the late game. And now to explain to you why this ability haste build is so good. Oh, there we go. I got another hook on this guy. So, is your third ability is going to have like a 2-second cooldown. So you are constantly knocking them up. So whoever their hard carry is, which in this case is probably going to be Kai'Sa, I can just be on her ass and keep knocking her up. The only thing I gotta be worried about... Oh, I'm flashing in. Oh my god, look at that. The only thing I gotta be worried about is that I can actually tank the Kai'Sa's damage. I'm tanking the turret? Okay, never mind. That's fine. So the only thing you have to make sure is that you don't die while constantly knocking up their hyper carry. That's the type of stuff you gotta pay attention to. So if their hyper carry is an Orianna, you're gonna get a Force of Nature or Abyssal Mask, right? Because that just gives you a lot of magic. If the hyper carry is the ADC, you're gonna buy a lot of armor to make sure you can tank the damage, right? And then in combination with the ability haste, you can just be on their ass. You can be on their ass. And then when you need to, let me tell you how to time Blitzcrank's ultimate, because this is a big mistake a lot of people make too. A lot of people, and I noticed this a lot in ranked, they utilize Blitzcrank's ult to do damage, right? So they hook someone, they knock someone up, and then they ult. This is what I pretty much always see. This is like the standard combo. And while this combo is generally pretty good, the way you need to think about Blitzcrank's ult is your Blitzcrank ult gives you a 1-second window to easily kill an enemy. Because you're silencing them and you're doing a lot of damage. The way you want to time this is you want to time this exactly when your teammates go in. Oh, Hex Flash. I got him even through his flash. And there we go. You see? He's silenced and now he's in the cage. He's just gonna die. So the way you want to time it is the exact moment one of your teammates goes in, you silence them. For example, if you're playing against a Xayah, your ult will not allow Xayah to ult. So if Camille is about to ult the Xayah, your Camille for example, that's when you want to hit your ult. So she cannot block the Camille ult. You know what I mean? Like this is exactly what I'm talking about. You want to time your ultimate to stop enemies from using important abilities. For example, Amumu goes in. You know he's about to ult your entire team. You can, as a Blitzcrank, ult him. So you don't need to finish off enemies. Yone goes in your team. You can ult him, so he cannot follow up with an ult. This is exactly how you need to use Blitzcrank's ult. There we go, I got him again. Oh, and here? Ult, so he can't ult. See, I ulted over there, so the Kai'Sa and the Janna couldn't use their ultimates last second, and they both just died. This is how you have to think about Blitzcrank. And I'm quite passionate about Blitzcrank because I play him so much. I'm just sick and tired of people playing Blitzcrank like it's a simple champion. It's really not a simple champion. There's so much depth to playing Blitzcrank because there's many combos as well. You know, if you can hook an enemy, you can hook them. If you cannot hook them, you can walk up to them, knock them up with your third ability, and then use your second ability with the boosted movement speed to run back into your team and hook them while they're knocked up. I will do this in the video as well, you will see. But what I'm trying to say is there's many different ways to play Blitzcrank. And he says your hooks remind me of... That's the top one Blitz. But I play Blitzcrank different from him. So it's funny that he says that. I'm thinking, oh yeah, he had Hex Flash. If he didn't have Hex Flash, I would have killed him. Did you see that? He just Hex Flashed out of my combo. I didn't think the Varus would have Hex Flash, but he did. So I got pretty surprised right there because he just Hex Flashed out of my combo. That's crazy. Another thing, using your second ability as Blitzcrank now, the empowered one, is always gonna allow you to travel further. Because the slowdown is only 1 second. I'm ready. I'm ready. There we go. Boom, boom. And ult is dead. The slowdown, as I said, is only 1 second. So you're going to be able to travel more distance by using your empowered second ability compared to before. Because compared to before, you would actually be equally as fast just running around compared to using that empowered second ability. Because the slowdown was for 2 seconds. It's crazy how long it was. Oh, can I hook it? No. Okay, we're gonna go in. Ah, I tried to outplay him. Knock him up. There we go. You see? This is peeling. This is peeling. I didn't allow him to ult early. I didn't allow him to go on my Veigar. And now he's dead. You see? This is how you play Blitzcrank. You're so annoying if you play him like this. And of course, if you can land a hook, you will land a hook, right? And here you can see I'm hesitating on going in. I'm not quite tanky enough, but I could Hex Flash and try to hook someone. And I did. And I did. Okay, forced her to face. You see? This is like the pinnacle of Blitzcrank gameplay. This is how you can really destroy people with Blitz. And there we go. You can also just dodge abilities. So against a Varus or something, you can just dodge his hook shot with your movement speed. Because you're so quick. Knock him up and silence. You see? I don't allow him to flash out. I don't allow him to ult. I knock him up and right before the knockup is done, I will ult. So you have CC for such a long time if you include the silence. Okay, get the Mordekaiser. There we go. Right now it looks like we're about to just win this game, right? But as I said, this will be a 30-minute game. And I don't want to spoil anything about it. Let's knock him up and hook him. See, that's the combo that I talked about. He actually got veiled by the Janna here, but that's the combo that I talked to you about, that you can also do. You don't have to hook and then knock up. That's not the combo you have to do. So of course the preferred combo, but if it's a little bit difficult to hook an enemy, or if an enemy is already on top of you, you can knock them up, walk backwards, and then hook them into your team. Also playable. I think in this game I tried Zeke's Convergence. But, so like I'm trying it, but I don't think it was good. I don't really remember, was it? Was it good this game, the Zeke's Convergence? I don't think I utilized it very well, because they have so much upfront damage with the Kai'Sa and the Varus, that I can't even really walk up to them. But we'll see what happens, we'll see what happens. I don't really remember fully. Oh, there we go. I have Flash, I have Protobelt. I wanted to, but we just didn't have good vision. Let's just get the Drake. I mean, it's free. We can just deny them the Dragon Soul. Ah, the enemies are actually being pretty smart here. They're taking a turret instead. They don't really care about the Drake. They're just taking the turret bounty, which is very smart. It's really smart. Because that allows them to get back into the game a little bit more easily. Yeah, that's good macro from the enemies. I want to go in here. Come on, just go up the wall. Oh, she got him. Yeah, he's dead. I'm just gonna knock him up here. No reason to try to land the hook and then hook. You see? That's the combo. That's the combo. And the knockup again. Because the cooldown is already pretty low. I'm on a rampage. Damn, dude. Blitzcrank on a rampage. Oh. Ah, nice try. Look at how annoying I am. Look at how annoying I am. In their jungle. I'm ready to hook. I'm ready to hook. Knock him up. Ready to hook. And we get him with the hook. Another knockup. I could silence here, but it wouldn't really do much. To be fair, he can ult me, so it's maybe a little bit dangerous. I'm just preparing to use my empowered second ability if anyone showed up. And another thing is a Blitzcrank, you can stand over walls like this to prepare for a flash hook or something like that. You just really... You just really want to surprise the enemy, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's not a good engage. That is not... Oh boy, that's not a good engage. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Ah, he got me. So I can't help my team. I mean, I can survive the Mordekaiser, but yeah, Kai'Sa triple kill. I'm gonna die too. Nah, man. Okay, hey, wait. Oh, I could have Hex Flashed that, man. I didn't think he would kill me. So yeah, we all died there because of our Veigar. We should have just let him die, honestly. We should have just let him die. There's no reason for us to follow him up. Here I was checking what damage am I taking when I'm dying. And clearly I need an Abyssal Mask. Because even Kai'Sa is doing magic damage to me. So Abyssal Mask is the perfect item to go for here. Yeah, I mean now that, oh, why do you go in, man? We can just defend. Why do you go? Oh no. Why? Why are they going in? Oh, okay, they actually killed Mordekaiser. You gotta be a little bit careful because they got Baron. I mean, Baron is not really a problem. I can just catch anyone off guard with a hook. We just need to defend, and we have a Veigar, one of the best defending champions. Zaya's also really good at defending. I think I'm gonna push the bot wave. Oh, Zaya's coming, so I'm not gonna push it because I want him to get the gold, of course, because he's my ADC. Like if I was greedy, I would take this whole wave myself, but of course I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take it together with him, right? Or like let him take it basically. And my team is dying. Great. I'm trying to take one wave with my ADC, and Ambessa and Veigar and Yone are all just dead immediately. And how do we defend now? How do we defend? I need to get the hell out of here, by the way. Wow, yeah, Kai'Sa's chunking me down. She's chunking down Xayah too. Oh boy. Oh, okay, so now Kai'Sa has a problem. Janna has Ardent Sensor. Kai'Sa has like 4 items. Yeah, this is not fun. I need to somehow land the hook on this Kai'Sa because we're gonna lose this game. Like, we're actually gonna lose this game. We're actually gonna lose this game. Come on, I need to land the hook on someone. Ah, they're actually coming back. They could have kept pressuring. They had one more wave and 20 seconds of Baron. But they didn't. Which, I mean, is fine. Yeah, they can also just take our jungle. It's the safe approach. It's probably the better approach. It's less risky and it's safer and they just get more out of it. Rather than trying to end the game immediately. Okay, that's nice from Ambessa. Let's just knock him up and hook him back into my team. And silence, because why not? It's just that. Again, like my Ziggs Convergence is procced, but it really doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. And when you're level 13, your ult is gonna have like a 10-second, maybe even 8-second cooldown, and you're just not gonna be able to proc the Ziggs Convergence that fast. You would need Ingenious Hunter to really make it worth it. But like I like my Hex Flash. Wait, I just hooked the Kai'Sa blindly. I just hooked the Kai'Sa blindly. Come on, make it make sense. Make it worth it. There we go. Like you see that I just hooked the Kai'Sa out of nowhere. I just that was sick. We did get the Drake, but I don't really know why they kept focusing Drake. I got the Kai'Sa. Everyone should have turned around and immediately went for the Kai'Sa, but for some reason they kept going for the useless Drake, because this Drake is not useful at all. Because we have one Drake, they have one Drake. So it's much more useful to just kill all of them now and push turrets or something like that. He should win this, he's level 14. He doesn't lose this. I mean, he should win this, just keep fighting. Oh, he's exhausted though. But you can do it. Ah, close. Oh, my nose is itching. It's pretty crazy that there's still so many people that don't know about my channel, because I got so many comments recently and so many new subscribers. They're like, first time watching your channel, etc, etc. And I'm thinking like, this game exists for 4 years. How the hell do you not know about my channel or like some of the other channels? But it's crazy, like there's still a lot of new viewers and everyone is welcome, of course. But it's really interesting to me how there's still people that are just new to this. And this is why, like, I say the stuff like, you know, you should like the video and comment if you want to support the channel, because the algorithm still can push it to new people, which is crazy. Like, what? There's still new people. And I'm really glad, because I'm getting so many positive comments. That's the thing. It makes me very happy. It makes me happy to do my job, because I have a feeling I'm doing a good job because of all these nice comments. So thank you for making me feel good about my content. Because I'm not necessarily self-conscious about it. It's just I put myself to a pretty high standard and I feel really bad when I make a bad video. Because I have made videos before. You know, I've made videos before that I've deleted afterwards. I don't think I've ever said this to you guys, but I felt so bad about those videos that I literally deleted them afterwards. Here you can see the perfect example why the Zeke's Convergence is just not useful. Oh my god, she got the Zaya. Like, I just can't do anything with it. But it's crazy to me that I remember a Caitlyn video, I made it and it was so bad that a week after I just deleted the video. I felt ashamed of it, I just deleted it. So that's why like it feels kind of good to get all of these overwhelmingly positive comments on the channel. Because I know, he says, nah GG, nah, we can maybe win, it's possible. Overwhelming positive comments, so that's really, really nice. Yeah, I mean, they just get another Baron. And the Elder is up. I can just go for the Elder. I'm trying to get Kai'Sa here, because again, that would change the game for us. Or Varus, maybe? Oh, he got her. Knock her up, silence. But she was able to ult barely. Unfortunately. Yeah, she has armor on twin. Oh, but I got Varus. Silence him too. You can see my ult has a 10-second cooldown, so you can use it multiple times in a team fight now. And you need to. No, but I can't go in. I can't. I actually got her again. Oh my god, I just saved the game. I just saved the game. Just don't die, don't die, don't die. Ah, no! They didn't pick up Baron yet. They didn't pick up the Baron yet. They just went Elder and they kind of forgot about the Baron. It's in their base. Oh. Just defend, just defend, just defend. Just defend the way. Also, you shouldn't always ult, because if you have your ultimate available, your basic attacks will do like double the damage, maybe even more. Because that's a thing that the passive of the ult, if it's available, it drops like a lightning on the enemy and it does extra damage. Ah, how did that not hit? So like right now, I don't think I'm gonna ult him until the very end. Look, I'm just gonna knock him up constantly. I'm not gonna ult until the end. I could ult now. Oh my god, I just died. No ult at all. I should have ulted. I kind of forgot they have Elder and that he's just slowly chipping away my health with the Elder. So that was the idea was good, but unfortunately the execution not as good. One second, let me open up something. I don't know what this Ambessa is doing. She played a good early game, but she's just trolling in the late game. Every time she's just dying for no reason. Every time. So annoying. The Baron is about to spawn, but we have enough time. Ambessa is spawning. All we gotta do is just not die. Wait, Kai'Sa? Go, just go. Kill the Janna, I guess. Silence her too. There we go. Knock him up so he can't kill my teammates. Just keep knocking him up. And we're fine. If I can flash hook, protobelt, flash hook. Funny thing, I think I tried to flash here, but my button slipped or something. Or it just didn't register. Because sometimes it happens. I don't know what it is with the game, but sometimes my flash just doesn't... I don't know. I don't even know what it is, but it just doesn't work like before. It's different. I got Kai'Sa again. Silence her, and she's just dead. Like, you see how easy it is on Blitzcrank? You just gotta hook the carry. That's it. You just gotta... All we gotta do, take Baron. Take Baron, we win the game. Literally, that's it. Just take the Baron. Just take the Baron. We can't end because, you know, Janna and Xin Zhao are respawning and Varus can defend easily too. Just take the Baron. There we go. I'm buying my armor on Twin Guard here to be able to survive. Okay, I took the... of course Ambessa dies. Of course. Of course Ambessa. Of course Veigar dies. Of course. I just, you know, I just hooked the Kai'Sa, got the hardest carry, and of course they both just die. Like I'm saying, guys, I'm trying to carry this game, but you're making it hard. It seems like you just want to lose because now we can't end with this Baron. I gotta wait 30 seconds now for them to respawn to start to push. Look, I can't push because they died. I can't push them. Yeah, I mean, what can I do? There's nothing to do. We gotta defend while we have Baron. I mean, the good thing is I'm getting a lot of gold from the Baron because this Baron thing gives you more gold from minions. But I'm saying just ignore the Ambessa. Like, we can win 4v5. Like we've been doing this whole game. Yeah, I mean, this Kai'Sa can just stack on me. I need to get the hell out of here. Don't let her stack her lethal tempo on me. I mean, I would love to be the Blitzcrank now instead of the T-Hex, to be honest. Because then I can at least hook someone. Like, what is this even doing? It's nothing. I mean, I'm shielding my team, which is good, I guess. Ah, she has that Amaranth Twin Guard, dude. She's so tanky. The only good thing is I can shield my team. But this Baron is running out. And we did nothing with this Baron. Literally nothing. Hopefully they can at least kill the Mordekaiser. We need to stop them from doing this out. Okay, they did kill him, but our jungler is there as well. Trying to stop them here, but like... Okay. Yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it, yeah. Yeah, they get the Elder. Let's shield my team. The shield is so good, I do have to be honest though. And... Just run away, man. Just run away. If I can hook him... Oh. He went way too deep, but his QSS was just beautiful. And then again, he killed my whole team. Actually, only 2 people died. Wow, the minions, our minions almost ended the game. I'm ready to flash hook. I hit him. Come on. Silence him. You see how... Okay, so you see how I don't insta-silence? I waited for the Ambessa ultimate. You see, I waited for her ult, and then right when that CC was about to be down, that's when I ulted. Frozen Heart would be a very good item here. I was contemplating... Frozen Heart is probably better, right? Why the Thornmail? I mean... No, Frozen Heart makes more sense. Why did I go Thornmail? No. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was just gonna say, like, there's no way I went Thornmail in this game. I mean, my idea was probably that Thornmail helps with the Janna healing, but still, like, Frozen Heart is a lot better because even if the Runan's Hurricane hits me, like the extra hits, I'm still gonna apply Frozen Heart on the Kai'Sa, which is gonna be the most important thing to do in teamfights. Applying Frozen Heart on that Kai'Sa. It's also good against Varus, but the main carry is obviously Kai'Sa. She's hitting me because I'm going in. And if I apply Frozen Heart on her, she's not going to be able to take down my team as fast anymore. It will severely reduce her damage per second. Come on, just go onto him. Knock him up. Silence him so he can't ult and he's just dead. Knock him up too. Okay, the Frozen Heart is doing work here. I'm telling you, the Frozen Heart, the absolute MVP in this fight. I actually hit him. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, I can't catch the Kai'Sa. Look at the... Okay. Look on the map, guys. We need to fight now. We need to keep fighting because... Look at the bot wave. They have 2 choices. They lose the game if they keep fighting. Look, I'm saying minions end. Just go, just go, just go. Fight, 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 fight. Look. We need to catch them here. And easy kill. That's the easiest kill in the world. There we go. Kill him. Knock him up. Keep going for the Kai'Sa too. Varus is defending, but we can just keep going. If I can land the hook... I tried to predict because she can dodge it, but I didn't hit her. But I killed Janna at least, so their support is dead for 40 seconds. 50 seconds in the beginning. This means hopefully free Baron, because their jungler... but our jungler is dead too. Well, we got a Veigar, he can secure it. There we go. Let's just jump over the wall. I'm not gonna take the Baron anymore, by the way. I think I told that to my team. I'm not taking Baron, because I want to be able to hook. You know, it's much better if Ambessa or something goes on the Baron. Not me. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because Ambessa's not very... She's actually useful, but she's not as useful as me. My hooks are winning the game. So we need me. We need me to hook this Kai'Sa. Otherwise, we're never killing her. Oh, should be a free kill here, maybe? Ah, he even QSS this guy. Wow, that Veigar just hinted his ult. I'm seeking Kai'Sa. I'm telling them to go bot. Someone needs to go bot to defend against Varus. I don't know, man. It's just, if he pushes, we could maybe lose the game. I actually got Kai'Sa again. It's crazy. I actually got her again. Come on. My Zeke's Convergence is doing work here, though. Like right there, my Zeke's Convergence did work. And we're gonna end the game. We're gonna end the first game. There is another game in this video. Don't click off. But first, let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that and all the runes. And then we have the second game, which is going to be a completely different type of game. Because in the second game, my build was also very different as well. So first, this game, see how much damage I did and everything like that. Come on. Oh, I got Grandmaster. Funny, I don't even really care about rank. How did he get MVP? How does that make sense? I had 29 kill participation. What? This is how much I tanked. This is how much I healed. 19k. And that's everything. So we're going to move on to the next gameplay, which is going to be this one. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Apparently the enemy Nami apparently is a Sovereign player and the Lucian too, which doesn't really mean much, but apparently they're smurfing. I don't even know what it is, but I didn't really care much. I'm just saying it to you guys. So let's see how this game goes. While we're running up to the lane, no, I'm not going to say it here actually, because stuff could happen. They got a Shyvana. I love playing Blitzcrank against Shyvana, because every time Shyvana goes in as a Blitzcrank, you're just gonna knock her ass up 20 times. You just don't allow Shyvanas to do anything. Oh, I tried to hook through the minions, and I did go through the front minions, but not the back minions. Again, as a Blitzcrank, you often need to hold your ground. It's generally better to fight than to run as a Blitzcrank, because as I said, your basic attacks actually hurt quite a lot in the early game even. You can even go brutal on Blitzcrank, but I don't really recommend that anymore because you're so squishy. So this new build that I gave to you guys is just so much better. But with this new build, you're not as strong with your basic attacks as that old build that I had. The old build that I copied from the top 1 Blitzcrank. I actually hit him, you see? Through the minions. Igniting him and basic attack. Look, look, look. I'm gonna basic attack. Keep going with the basic attacks. And there we go. Easy kill. This is what I mean with sort of holding your ground, because your basic attacks hurt more than you would think. Like, it actually hurts a lot, these basic attacks from Blitzcrank. And we just got first blood, easy like that. We can shove one more wave and just go back. There we go, perfect. And go back. Okay, while I'm going back, I'm gonna do it now. Quick promotion to the Player versus Fitness program. Guys, remember, there's so many people that are before you. You know, I've made my transformation. Here you can see I'm working on a new transformation. I'm bulking up. Again, you will see on that. We got so many other people that we've helped. You know, look at this guy, for example. He lost, how many pounds did he lose? He lost so many. It's not written specifically, but look at his new body. This guy lost 30 pounds. Look at how much better he looked. This is only in like 3 months, by the way. And if you want to do this as well, then make sure you just fill in the form in the description. We're already coaching dozens of people right now, you know, helping them out on a daily basis. And what's gonna happen after you fill in the form, I'm just gonna reach out to you with a simple email asking you to plan a meeting with me, which is free, talk to you about your goals and everything. And then you can see if this program is gonna be fit for you. You're essentially gonna have a coach on top of you, just for you, and giving you a personalized plan, and we're constantly going to update this plan based on how your body is reacting to it and everything like that. However, I do want to say, if you're a lazy ass, don't enter this program because we will kick you out. We've done this before and we will do it again. This is only for people that are very dedicated to make a transformation, because we're not going to waste our time if you don't want to spend your time working out in the gym, following a diet and all of the other extra things, because you're not going to get a transformation like that out of nowhere. I can assure you that. You need to work hard. We're gonna kick your ass. So if you're ready to get your ass kicked, then you should enter the program. If not, then just keep watching this video and keep eating your crisps, I guess, and just live life that way. You know, but if you're thinking, you know, I have goals, I wanna achieve something, I wanna do something, but you've never really been able to take that step, you need that ass kicking. And we're gonna pretty much force you to take that step. So if that's you, enter the program. If that's not you, just ignore everything that I just said. And, yeah, that's it. I can assure you though, like, there's so many people, their lives have changed. Like, I can show you some more pictures in a bit when there's nothing happening in the gameplay. I'll show you actually more. because we have some very, very impressive transformations. I mean, mine is probably the craziest, because I went hardcore for 5 months. And I was able to just put on weight like crazy and then get shredded as well. I mean, you can see the pictures. It's great. I have so many extra pictures as well. Maybe one day I'll release like all the pictures that I made, because I only posted like 2 of them, or 1 of them, and the other one is my profile picture. So yeah, I have a lot more pictures, like of my back muscles and everything like that, which looks very, very cool. Yeah, we can freeze this just to annoy them. Winter's approach is in base, but I don't want to go back. Oh my god, I got his ass. Easy kill. There we go. They're in our lane again. So cringe, man. Just in our lane 24/7. I'm ready to knock up Shyvana if she goes on my ADC. Seems like she understood that as well. Dodge her third ability, just like that. Dodge the Morgana, and we're okay. Morgana is a little bit annoying to play against when you're Blitzcrank, because of that stupid black shield, of course. But it's fine. Okay, so while I'm backporting her, I'm just quickly going to show you the other transformations. You can see on the bottom here, this guy was very skinny, and he got muscles, his shoulders especially. But this guy, his name is actually Guy. I'm saying this guy. His name is Guy. Look at that transformation. He's actually still with us, by the way, and he looks a lot better than this right now already. You can imagine how he looks like right now. Right? So if you want to be that person too, make the change. It doesn't take a year. It doesn't take 2 years. It only takes a couple of months to get a massive transformation if you do the right thing. This is a common misconception among people, because oftentimes, you know, people have tried going to the gym, people have tried sort of a diet and everything like that, and they notice like after a year, you know, you only lost like 10 pounds and you're like, whatever, this is not worth it. But if you do the right thing, you're gonna lose 10 pounds in like 3 weeks. Yes, you do, because we've gotten many people that have lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks. So that's the thing. We know the right thing to do. Literally just fill in the form. You have nothing to lose. Have the meeting with me and see for yourself if you want to do it or not. And any questions you will have about the program, you're just going to ask me personally, because I'm going to be in a meeting with you. And that's it. You make the decision by yourself fully after that. So you really have nothing to lose to fill in the form, in my opinion. And you have everything to gain. Funny thing, I was not even supposed to do this with Tarek. Tarek is the name of the coach that is doing this with me. You know what I was actually doing with him in the beginning? He's a viewer, and he reached out to me like last year. He told me, what's up, man? I hear you talk about fitness a lot, and you seem to be very, very interested in making a transformation. He just told me, I'm a big fan. I want to give you a transformation for free. Like he wanted to coach me for free. And all he wanted in return was like, just a before and after picture on my Instagram and tagging him. That's it. That's all he wanted. Just like small promotion. I told him, sure, man, you know, sounds good. So I went on the plan. I got such a massive transformation that I told him, like, listen, man, this is game changing. You know, this is gonna change. This has changed my life, and this is gonna change other people's lives. So let's do something with this. Let's coach people. Let's offer this to everyone, right? Instead of just a small promotion. And we did. We did, and it worked like crazy, because we've already coached hundreds of people in this year, and we're currently still coaching dozens of people, and we're still getting new people every day, and it's so good to see the transformations we're making, people growing confidence in people, you know, making people lose all of that fat that they have struggled with their entire lives, making lifelong skinny people finally more muscular, like me. I'm a lifelong skinny person. I should say ex-skinny person, because I'm not skinny anymore, and I'm only bulking up further with my diet. So I'm so sorry for talking about this for so long, I really am. But it's just that I really believe in this. I really, really believe in it, and I've seen that there's proof, and I want to offer it to as many people as possible. And that's it. Like, that's really it. I just love it. I just love doing this. It makes me feel good when I go to bed. You know, when I fall asleep, I'm like, I'm doing something good for the world. You know, making these YouTube videos already makes me feel good, but honestly, that thing, the player versus fitness, makes me feel a lot better than this. It really does. I gotta be a little bit careful here. The Lucian is doing still quite a lot of damage, but let me tell you the way you need to play against Lucian, by the way, because Lucian can be a little bit difficult to hook, because he can just dodge it with his third ability, right? Against the Lucian, you can just walk up to him, walk in his face, knock him up, and you know that trick again that I told you about. Walk in his face, knock him up, and then you hook him back. That's what you can do against the Lucian. But Lucian will kill you. Like, you gotta be very careful as a Blitzcrank, because Lucian does so much damage, especially to a Blitzcrank. Trying to get a bit of an engage here. Okay, okay, there we go. But she has a black shield. I actually landed the hook. Stupid black shield, man. So annoying. So annoying. Actually, so annoying. Another video I'm working on is Echo video, by the way. That's one that I'm working on too. Because he's really, really strong right now too. So this game, you can see different build. I'm going for a Redemption. Because they got a Morgana. My Redemption is pretty much gonna counter the entirety of this champion Morgana. Because Morgana likes to bully us, right? She wants to do constant damage to us. And just chunk our HPs down. So I am just gonna buy a Redemption to constantly heal my team, right? Easy. I'm really thinking, like, would Ingenious Hunter have been better with this build? Maybe. But like then again, I really utilize the Hex Flash, so I just love to have Hex Flash on Blitzcrank. What can I say? Maybe I could try different runes, which is gonna make me less tanky but more utility. I could go for the blue runes and then on top of that the Ingenious Hunter. But I'm missing out on Courage of the Colossus, Second Wind, and of course the anti-CC. Yeah, okay, no, it's not really worth it. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to choose Hex Flash or the Ingenious Hunter. And in my eyes, Hex Flash. There we go, another flash. Annie didn't have a stun ready. Unfortunately, Annie just didn't have a stun ready. She did have ult, but she just didn't have the stun ready. She was way too busy farming. Ooh, close. They have vision there, which is really annoying. I would have loved to take this blue buff, but Ornn got it. I can again maybe use the Hex Flash here to just... Or land a random hook? Okay, no. I land those sometimes too, just those random hooks, because the enemies will never see them coming. Unfortunately, I just can't go in here. Oh, Shyvana goes in. I need to immediately knock her up, silence her, because if I don't do that, she's gonna kill my whole team. She, like, don't underestimate the Shyvana. If she goes in like that, she has a big ult like that, she will kill your whole team. She just will. So, you need to respect that and immediately put your focus on the Shyvana. Even if I hooked Lucian during that moment, we would have lost the fight, because Shyvana would have killed my whole team, not even Lucian. So be very careful. Same goes for like a Darius, for example. If a Darius goes in, you gotta put your focus on him, because you don't want him to be able to ult someone and then kill your entire team. Wait for a black shield, but I got rooted. Hex Flash? Oof. I'll get the hell out of there. Also guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. Just a small reminder again. Really supports the channel a lot. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, always run around with control ward as a Blitzcrank. The new thing about supports with the support item now is that after you sweep a ward, or after you put down a control ward, or after you reveal it with any vision, you can just one-shot it. Now that I'm thinking about this, by the way, you can go maybe for the utility side, because there is this Ishtali Siege on the utility side. Oh wait, but Hex Flash is on the same page, I think. So no, it doesn't work, because Ishtali Siege and the Sweet Tooth could be a very good combo. Keys did this and he got like 2000 gold in a single game. And he just missed her ult. That is hilarious. But oh well, I just killed the Morgana anyways. And I got my Redemption now, so the Morgana is not going to be a problem at all anymore. Thornmill? Does that make sense this game? Maybe. Maybe actually, because they got Shyvana, they got Renekton with a triple attack, they got Lucian who hits double attacks all the time, so the Thornmill is gonna do double damage to him. But you can see he's hurting me like crazy, man. So much damage from the Lucian, even though I've shut him down easily. Oh, Annie! Good! Huge engage! I'm flashing in immediately, silencing him. I silenced everyone actually. Okay, Shyvana goes in. Who are we to focus? Shyvana. You know it. And there we go. What a nice technical way to fight. This Annie actually played the fight perfectly. She set it up for success. Annie ulted the Lucian, and Bessa followed up with her ult, and I immediately flashed in, knocked him up, and ulted their entire team. So, beautiful team fight. And before all the CC was ran out, Lucian was already dead. He had no chance to counter it with anything. Oh, close. Yeah, okay, so I'm going Thornmill because of... The reason that I'm going Thornmill is because of the double attacks of Lucian. I will be able to, of course, apply anti-heal. And it will just do a lot of damage to Lucian. and against Renekton, and it's also good against just the rest of the team, against Shyvana too, because Shyvana heals too. Wait, you're actually flashing for me? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm dead. I mean, my bad. I didn't think he would flash for me. And Proto Belt. What the hell? This guy's crazy. He just came out of nowhere from downtown and killed me. I mean, the Annie's doing pretty well now. Yeah, look at that. Double kill Annie. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Nice. That's nice. Don't think we can end the game yet because Lucian and Nami will be up again. Her black shield is gonna run out. I'm hex flashing on her. It did run out actually, but that's just awkward. That's just awkward. I just died like that. Man, I made pretty bad mistakes here. I died twice. Just one after the other. Just dying twice in a row. Really, really. Oh, that should be a kill. He got exhausted, but there we go. Through the exhaust. Beautiful. There we go. And yeah, of course, you give him the smileys to tilt him even further. Nice. That's cool. That's how I want my teammates to be. Just tilt the enemy. Honestly, this whole team is decent. They're playing pretty well. I like having normal teammates. Like no one trolling. It's so good when you have a team where no one is trolling. Same goes playing against an enemy where no one's trolling. Basically just having a game where no one is trolling. I mean, talking about trolling, Ambessa just lost the dragon's soul right here. That is terrible. We shouldn't have even done this dragon. We should have just fought. But having a game with 0 trolls is just such a blessing in Wild because it almost never happens. But when it does happen, you just have such good games always. I want to catch this Lucian here. Ah, we can't kill him with the Ornn, so I'm probably not gonna go to top. Oh, I am? Even if I hook him, he's not gonna die, because Ornn is not gonna be able to kill him. At least not quickly. Okay. Oh, I got him. Huge. Wow. Okay, that was good. Even though he's not worth a lot, obviously it's still good to get him because they killed our front line and I just killed their front line, which is really, really good. It doesn't allow them to have an uneven Baron fight. Let's just do all of this so he can't ult and only now can he ult. And of course he's gonna ult out, not ult in. My Xayah's going very deep, but she did kill the Shyvana. Nice. I'm ready to hook someone from the left, because I expected them to come from the left, but no one came, so we're fine. Yeah, again, I'm not going Zeke's Convergence this game, because I noticed, like, it's really just... It's a good item, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like it with my playstyle on Blitzcrank. That's what it really is. Another black shield? What the hell, man? Oh, I need to get out, He can kill me. Okay, nice. That Lucian is dangerous now, man. I can go back, but I don't need to. I can just heal myself up next to the T-Hex because that's how my redemption will work. Just walk up next to my teammates and I'll be full HP again. Okay. Let's get that stupid ward quick. There we go. I don't want them to have vision in their own jungle because that makes them more scared of me. And I got the Lucian. But there is no follow-up. I need to get out. I proed about it out of the Morgana ult. I would have died if I didn't do that. I don't know why they keep doing the Drake. And I got the Morgana. There we go. Let's knock him up. Okay. Try to hook someone over the wall. I actually hooked him over. Dude, I'm getting everyone this game. I'm killing everyone. This is crazy. I'm just getting everyone. What the hell? So you can just end the game. Just end the game. Flash over the wall. And we win. And we win. The Zaya did such a good job this game too. He absolutely outplayed their ADC. So yeah, let's take a look at how much damage I did. And everything like that. What a good video. This one was pretty good as well. I like it. I like it. So let's see. Yeah, he got the MVP. It was 10 on 1. There we go. Let's see how much damage I did and everything like that. Damage tanked. This is heal. And then the runes. There we go. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.